Hey there, Bloomers and friends. Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office. We had a wonderful Sunday at Bloom last week. Perhaps you've had an opportunity to see the video footage on Facebook Live, and of course, there's going to be the highlights reel, so to speak, that Russ produces for when Bloom Tube comes out in Bloom Notes. And we're appreciative of the fact that we had such a great representation of people from other parts of the country in our service. We had numerous people from Michigan. We also had Maine and Montana and Minnesota, and people from other parts of the country as well. It was a wonderful day when Bloom was holding down the fort for the UCC in Palm Springs, California. And we appreciated very much that we had a special guest in the person of Pastor Sal from the Douglas UCC Church in Douglas, Michigan, which is right next to Saugatuck. He's out here going on sabbatical, and basically it was Sunday church before he headed up to Idlewild for a month of sabbatical. And that's a good thing for a pastor. It was a complete restorative kind of time he's planning on, and he it's the type of thing where they tell us who do this, don't forget to keep Sabbath in sabbatical. And it's a good thing that he's doing that. Never had one before, and so the first time you ever have one, it's really good to just be able to completely relax and recover and heal and experience a restoration as a result of that time of being away. We also know from responses on Facebook that his congregation is very responsive. I put a selfie of him and me on Facebook, and boy, that was pretty popular. So he's a popular guy. It was great to have Pastor Sal and great to have all the people in Bloom last Sunday. We have a couple of special educational opportunities coming up that I wanted to just give you a heads up about. One, and both of them involve Rabbi Lazar and I presenting together. One will be that Bible Bites will be studying the Gospel of Matthew, and the Gospel of Matthew is oriented toward a Jewish reader, a Jewish audience, in the sense that the writer of Matthew is trying to show how Jesus was the fulfillment of Jewish prophecy. And Rabbi Lazar has studied this and actually has even presented some materials to the Taizé community in France. And he's going to be sharing with that, and he and I will be working together on that for the Gospel of Matthew in weeks to come on Wednesday night at Bible Bites. In the middle of that, he's going to be gone, and we're going to also then study Esther and Ruth. And so this will be a very rich time for what we're going to be talking about over the next couple of months in Bible Bites. The other thing is a book club. We've typically had a winter book club at Bloom, and in the past they've been led by Dick Maul, and more recently I think John DiNapoli led one, and I also know that last year Reverend Dr. Stephen Wales led a book club in the winter months. Coming up, Rabbi Lazar and I are going to present a book that I thought sounded very interesting, and it's a book about going from aging to saging, and it's a way to understand that as we age, we have more to offer to people. It is not a time of going away. It's a time of developing greater offerings for people, for being a sage, taking the wisdom that has been acquired over the years and being able to offer that to others. Now, I haven't read the whole book, so I don't know what the answer is. That's what I perceive from just knowing the title and hearing about it a little bit. But we will have information in Bloom Notes about how to order that book. It's available on Amazon. It's not too expensive, and it's a soft cover book, and Rabbi Lazar and I will be presenting that starting in February, and those dates will be posted in Bloom Notes as well. So those are some great opportunities that are coming up. in the weeks and months to come. We hope that you can participate in those. Of course, we always hope that you'll be with us on Sunday. This Sunday is a Bloomtone Sunday. It's Martin Luther King Sunday. As I've mentioned before, Reverend Dr. Stephen Wales will be our preacher, and we look forward to the perspective that he's going to bring. And we look forward to spending that time together. We hope you can be with us on Sunday. If you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. And as always, oh yeah, you can tune in on Facebook Live if you can't be there. But as always, keep us in your prayers.